Hello.
Yep. So yesterday we discussed complex type and we discussed order by. Today we are going to continue aggregation operations. Aggregation operations. So we have five aggregation operations. We have five aggregation operations. So we have five aggregation operations: min, max, and count, average, sum. So these are five aggregation operations. So if you take any SQL, SQL or HQL, SQL or HQL, or any SQL based, SQL based, SQL based has five aggregation operations. Aggregation operations. So any SQL based, any SQL based frameworks has below five aggregation operations. So these aggregation, for all these aggregations, we pass column name, column. For all these aggregation operations, we pass column as an input. Column as a input. So example, if you pass sum of sal column, it will return total salary. It will return total salary. If you pass min of sal column, so it will return minimum value. Minimum value. If you pass max of sal, it will return maximum value. If you pass average of sal, so it performs total sal by number of records. Total salary by number of records. So it will return average. So it performs a sum operation by number of records. Count of any column, or we give star. So it will return total records. Total records. Total records. Star means any column. Any column. Star means any column. So let's see. Start high and use MyDB. Change database. Use MyDB. So people who came from SQL background, try to check these queries in Hive side and tell me. Okay. So we have tables, different tables, right? Show tables. So we have different tables. Let me check EMP. Okay. Select count star from EMP. So here I am using alias name is as as number of records. So total records. In Hive, it generates multiple, internally it will generate MapReduce, right? So instead of executing single query, let's execute all queries, all aggregation operations in single shot instead of testing one query. So we have total 10 records. Let's select star from EMP. So if you observe EMP table, we have total how many records? 10 records. So it's showing count is 10. So let display select. So count star means we'll get 10 records. Sum of sal. So total it reads all salary column values and performs the sum operation. Comma next min of sal. If you observe what is the minimum value in this salary, so 20,000 is the minimum salary, right? Next max of sal, max of sal. So here, if you observe maximum salary is 40,000, 50,000. Next average of sal, average of sal. So it performs a complete total by 10. So these are 5 aggregations from EMP. Okay, total records are 10. Sum of salary is this one. So 3,10,000 by 10 equal to average. Next, this is minimum salary. This is maximum salary. Okay, requirement is display display max sal gender wise display maximum salary gender wise. So for that one we write a query select uh, gender comma max of sal from EMP. Let's observe if you write this query what will happen. Select gender comma max of sal from EMP. This select query reads each row, right? It will not read all columns at a time. It will read row by row. Yes or no? It will read row by row. Execute this one. So we got express syntax exception error. So it's giving error saying semantic exception. Expression is not in group by key gender. So it's giving some error. So the problem is uh, gender column is reading row by row, but this function executes group by complete total records, right? So this one is reading individual column, this one is applying on total columns. So here problem is mismatched happen. So to avoid this one we use group by operator. If you use group by based on the column, so it will divide data into multiple groups. For example, if you say if you say group by gender, then it will create based on the unique values presented in gender class, it will form groups. Assume we have two groups, female group and male group. Then it will create female group and male group. all female records are placed into in this location. Then in this female group, it will apply aggregation operation. It will apply this aggregation operation. Then it will return group name plus result of group. So if you use group by operation, it will split the data into multiple groups based on unique values presented in group. So it will prepare multiple groups. If you use department number, so for each department number it will create groups. For each department number it will create groups. So department number 11 and 12, like 13. For each department number it will create separate group. Then department wise it will perform aggregation operation. So if you want to display individual, if you want to display group wise data, then first we divide the data into groups by using group by operator. So change this query, same query only, we add what, group by gender, group by gender. Here we use group by gender. Next, first let's see the output of this one. So female group, and we got total salary, and male group we got total salary. So this is, yeah, maximum salary, group wise maximum salary. See, if you want to do same thing in MapReduce, we write a mapper class. In mapper class, what we will do, we separate key as, first we split uh, line into words, right? Line into words. From each word, key is gender, and value is salary. Value is salary. So we do this operation in mapper class. May assume total of 15 to assume 15 lines. Next again we write reducer class. Reducer class. In reducer class again we write what? Once we got a key and value, internally it performs a grouping operation, sorting operation. So each group it prepares group name and list of values. Then we write max aggregation operation, right? Max aggregation operation by writing for each loop and iterating and performing max operation, comparison operation. May take assume 15 lines. Again we write a driver code. In driver code, to specify all details, again 12 to 15 lines we write in, minimum 15 lines we write in all these three programs. Totally around 45 to 50 lines we write to implement this program. This single line, to implement this single line code, we write a MapReduce implementation is around 45 to 50 lines code. And that too we have to know Java or Python language, right? But if you use Hive, it's a single line. Internally it is taken care to convert to MapReduce, but this responsibility is not us. We just write a single line query. Internally Hive is converting your query into MapReduce application. Okay, so Hive queries reduces uh, lot of code elimination, right? So if you use MapReduce, we'll write multiple lines of code. So that's why most of the people prefer frameworks. And next one, multi-grouping operation. Multi-grouping operation. Question is, display uh, maximum salary, max salary, gender wise, department wise, and gender wise, department and gender wise, department and gender wise. So in each department we have genders, right? So if you take 11th department has female, female employees and male employees. Same as if you take 12 department, 12 department also has female and male. So gender wise, department wise, I want to display maximum salary. Department wise and gender wise, I want to display maximum salary. So for this one, we have to apply multi-grouping operation. Multi-grouping operation. So if you apply multi-grouping operation, internally it will create in this way. First group name, if you apply, uh, select query, we apply query in this way. Select query, group by department number, and gender. If you use this one, if you use this one, first department wise, it will create what? Groups. Assume we have three departments. We have three department. Three department. Assume we have department number 11 and we have department number 12 and department number 13. Next, in this department, first department has female and male. Second department has only male records. Third department has female records. This is not human picture. This is groups. So here we have female and here we have males. So in this way, each department, again it will divide different groups. Internally, our query divides data into in this form. So if you apply multi-grouping operations based on the data presented in your employee table, and first based on department number, it will create groups, and in that groups again, it will split to two groups based on the gender. Based on the gender, if genders are two, it will create two groups. Genders are three, it will create another group. Okay. Based on the unique values presented in that group, then it will apply aggregation operation. Let's see. So here I want to display department number, gender, max salary, department wise, gender wise, maximum salary. So department 11 has only one gender. So in that maximum salary is this one. Department 12 has two genders. So female maximum salary is 40, male maximum salary is 20. And 13th department we have two genders. Female max salary is 50 and male max salary is 30. And 14th department only female, max salary 40,000. If you observe overall, highest salaries are female, right? So finally, this is department we are getting department wise and gender wise we are getting data. So aggregation operations, if you want to use group wise, we use group wise. If you want to apply aggregation operations, we use group by operator. Group by operator. So you can apply group by operator for single group or multi group. So all aggregation operations works with only group by operations. Sometimes they may ask questions. Find the top 3 salaries. Find the top 3 salaries. Top 3 salaries. No, just they'll ask from total salaries. They are asking find the top 3 salaries. So first, if you use this limit operator works in MySQL, not in all RDBMS. This limit operator works in MySQL and Hive, not in all databases. So here we use for a limit operation. So select star from EMP, limit to 3, limit to 3. So if you use limit to 3, we are getting 3 records, but we are getting first 3 records, right? But we want, if you use order by, if you use order by sal, by default sal column is in ascending order. So we get what? Ascending order means last 3 salaries, least 3 salaries, not top 3 salaries. So least 3 salaries we get. So use order by descending order, then you will get top 3 salaries. So we got last 3 salaries, but we want to top 3 salaries. Then here we use sal descending order. In this case, we get top 3 salaries. Salary descending order means, so it will display all high salaries first, right? In that we are limiting 3. In that we are limiting 3. So sometimes they may ask one more question. Find highest salary. Find highest salary. So for this one we can use max, right? Max of salary or order by sal descending order and limit 1. Limit 1. So in this way we can implement highest salary. Sometimes they may ask one more question. Find second highest salary. Second highest salary. Second highest salary. Try this one to find second highest salary. Limit 2 means it display 2 salaries, right? But we want only 1. 2 comma 1. Try 2 comma 1 and tell me what is the output. So people, like in most of the interviews they ask this question, whether you go for SQL or whether you are going for uh, Hive. Most of the times you will get this kind of query. So find second highest salary. Second highest salary. Okay, this is one query. So try this one and tomorrow try and tell me what is the answer. And remember, all SQL queries are works in Hive SQL. All SQL queries are works. So find in Google if this query available in not finds in Hive, try in SQL and apply this query in our table. So same query, right? So if you write SQL query, that we are calling in Hive SQL query. So query name we are in Hive we are calling SQL. In RDBMS they are calling SQL. But query is same in both the places. So try and tell me what is the query, and let's finish this one. We have one more function called distinct. Distinct function eliminates duplicates. If you observe in our Hive, select ename from EMP. So ename we have multiple duplicates, right? So we have multiple duplicates. Srinivas two times and AA two times, and next Swati also two times. Instead of displaying multiple duplicates, just display unique values. For that one, we use distinct operator. Select distinct ename from EMP. EMP. In Hive, we use distinct of. This is function. Distinct of ename from EMP. Spelling, let's see. Yep, C is not there. One comma? One comma one. Okay. No difference, Mega. SQL, all SQL queries are works here. So I said initially, Hive is HQL is implemented based on MySQL syntax. SQL works in a non-distributed environment. HQL works in distributed environment. So one of our students saying, select star from EMP, order by Sal, DESC, one limit 1 comma 1, right? So try this query in your Hive. Try in Hive, because this one is going to convert into MapReduce, right? So whether this feature is works or not. Okay. So this will read entire syntax, right? So in this, it will not supporting this feature. So if you use limit, it will return top highest salary. Okay, highest salary employee details. But we want second highest employee details. Try that query, finding second highest salary. This is compulsory in most of the interviews. They'll ask this query. Yep. So tell me the query. Select star from table name, order by field name Sal, DESC, limit 1 comma 1. Yep, we have same column, right? We have same column. So let's remove this one and observe we are getting right order by salary. It's working. No, it's not different with Apache Hive and Cloudera. Yep. So maybe some syntax error. So this is subquery. We can go for subqueries also. So subquery sal. So this subquery first subquery we are getting maximum salary. Then we are getting maximum salary from EMP. This max salary not in this result. So this result gives maximum salary, right? Assume 50,000. Then whatever the maximum salary we are checking, maybe this may not work. Let's try. Yep. So try this query your side and tell me the output. We can use subquery for finding maximum salary. So this is working in some other systems. Maybe uh, let me use no. So try your side and tell me the query. Okay. So tomorrow we'll continue Hive query part and we'll finish Hive and we'll start Scoop and Flume. OZ.